Hi, welcome to Sweet Bliss Yoga. My name is Claire, and this class is a Yin Yoga class suitable for beginners or anybody that wants to just take a nice, easygoing yoga class. So Yin Yoga poses are held for a few minutes. So just be ready to hold your pose. If it becomes very uncomfortable, you can always come out of it. So we'll start off in a caterpillar pose, legs extended out in front. You can adjust and move the fleshy parts out of the way so your sits bones are on the mat. You can place a folded blanket or towel underneath your bottom if that is easier for you to be in this pose. And you can also use props, like if you have any blocks or any pillows, you can stack pillows on top of your legs for this pose, or you can use a block to hold up your forehead. So basically what we're doing is our legs are extended out and we're just folding our body over the legs and adding any support that you might need to help you hold this pose. And taking some time to find out where you feel comfortable. Using your hands to slowly come up out of this pose. We'll make our way onto hands and knees. Coming into a child's pose. So you want to put your big toes together and your knees apart. And you can stretch your hands forward. Once again, you can use pillows or any props underneath your forehead. And in our Yin Yoga poses, we're not pushing the stretch, we're just finding the edge of the stretch, finding where it begins to challenge you, where you begin to feel the stretch, and just allowing there. So once you find that edge, you're just allowing your body to sink into it. And when you first start practicing Yin Yoga, you might notice that you have a rush of emotions or things come up that were unexpected, because our body can really hold a lot of stress and tension, and memories can come up when we're releasing that. So just noticing anything that comes up and knowing that it's totally normal. And in this child's pose, as you breathe deeply, you can feel your belly sinking down in between your thighs. feeling your hips sinking down towards your heels. And slowly coming up out of this pose, we're going to make our way onto our bellies. So legs are out straight behind you. We're coming into a Sphinx pose. So your elbows underneath your shoulders. You can place a pillow under your chest if that helps to support you. And you want to bring your shoulders down away from your ears and imagine pulling against the earth. Your forearms are flat down on the mat. Your fingers are spread out wide. Imagine pulling your chest through your arms, keeping your neck long. And it is perfectly normal to feel some compression in your lower back in this pose. But it shouldn't be sharp or shooting or painful. If it is, you should come out of the pose. But if it simply feels a little bit challenging, that's totally normal. And as simple as this pose looks, it is actually a quite challenging pose to hold. So if you become very uncomfortable, you feel free to come out of it. And releasing, stack your hands and place your forehead on the top of the top hand. Just to give your body a break from that pose for a moment before we move into the next pose. And when you're ready, make your way onto your back. We're going to take a spinal twist here on either side. So bringing your knees in towards your chest. And we're going to simply allow our knees to fall to the left. And you can take your hands out into a T shape here. The goal is to keep the right shoulder on the mat. If it's not there, you can press into it. You can also support underneath your knees with any type of prop that you might have. And your gaze can be straight up towards the ceiling, or you can take your gaze towards the right. Whatever feels comfortable on your neck. And bringing your knees back towards the center, we'll let them fall to the other side. And one side might feel different from the other. It might feel a lot different. We're not perfectly symmetrical, and we might favor one side over the other. Most of us do. So just notice the difference and allow your body to sink into the shape. And bringing your knees back to the center. Taking a Savasana will allow our legs to extend out. Feet can be wide on the mat. And your arms just along the side of your body, palms up, and you can leave your eyes open, soften your gaze, or close your eyes, however you feel the most comfortable and safe here. And just allowing your breath to flow in and out through your nose. We'll take a couple moments here in this position just to allow our body to rest after the stretches we've done together today. Waking up your hands and your feet, wiggling your fingers, your toes. You can take some circles with your wrists and your ankles. And rolling over to one side. Pressing up into a seat when you're ready. I hope you've enjoyed this practice. These poses are pretty simple and are definitely suitable for beginners, or like I said, you know, anybody that wants to do a simple, short, easy Yin Yoga practice. I really appreciate you practicing with me today. If you've enjoyed this video, please press the like button and subscribe to my Sweet Bliss Yoga channel. I will put some links below to some of my other Yin Yoga classes if you'd like to check them out. Have a wonderful, beautiful day. Namaste.